Marek, I would never ever leave you out of my World Cup squad.
Oh, that's nice.
You've got no idea what I'm talking about here. Landon Donovan being left out by Jürgen Klinsmann.
Oh, Landon Donovan.
Nice. Well, you know what? I think we should find ourselves an American super fan and find out just how that decision has played out.
But can we make sure he's wearing the away team colours?
Not a chance, no. Are you going into this tournament with any confidence? Because you have one of the hardest groups.
You know, pound for pound, player for player, I can't see us getting through, I gotta be honest. But it'll be exciting. We always make it exciting.
Why is it that the American soccer team is always underrated in the World Cup? Because you qualified for the last 7 or 8 or something? And done reasonably well, but no one really sort of fancies you in the competitions.
I think it comes down to individual player, the pedigree. You know, we were kind of seen as this, you know, it's the US. We'll put on a show, we'll make sure everyone has a good time, but, you know, maybe we don't know exactly how to play the game. Now I think it's changing. We're having more players in Europe. Our league is growing. We have a World Cup winning manager, so who knows?
In terms of the squad you're taking out there, I mean, the most recognisable names are Tim Howard, Clint Dempsey. What about players within the squad that maybe the wider fan hasn't necessarily seen much of, but you think could have a good tournament?
One big one, Kyle Beckerman, defensive center midfielder. I think he's going to open it up a lot more for players like Michael Bradley, who's obviously quite famous, quality player. I've always liked Michael Bradley.
Altidore has been a bit underwhelming for Sunderland. Is he going to start for you?
I'm not too sure we have anybody else of his quality. You know, a few months ago during the World Cup qualifying, I think he went scoring 5 and 5.
Altidore is one of those players. When he puts on the national shirt, he nails it.
I know he often talks about the service that he was getting at Sunderland. Maybe there was a missing link there. Maybe it was the system.
Bad work, always blames his tools, right?
Yeah.
That's the saying, that, yes.
Yeah. Do you believe in Klinsmann and the fans behind him?
I don't think you could argue with the way that we've gone through qualifying. If we go and we bow out without even being in any of the games, his reputation then would be quite low, I think, really.
You're playing in a diamond formation against Mexico. Do you think that's going to be the chance the US have got by playing sort of different formations?
Yeah, I think so. It's just about controlling the midfield. We're obviously player for player not better than you know, Ghana, Germany or Portugal, but we're going to have to figure something out. And I think that is probably the best way to keep teams from scoring.
Okay, let's predict your group game by game, starting with Ghana, which I guess is the must-win game, right?
Must win, yeah. I would say 2-1 to the US. Ghana scoring first.
That's a good start.
I'd like to see that game.
we could arrange. we can sort that out for you, Marek. So Portugal next up.
If the great one Ronaldo is healthy, I don't see us having enough. Portugal 3-1. 3-1 to Portugal.
He struggles in big tournaments, they say. And then Germany.
With all the German connection, 1-1.
1-1. So you're ending up with 4 points.
4 points.
Is that going to be enough to get you through?
I'm not sure. I think if we get 4 points, I will be partying like we're through.
Well, that's the main thing, right?
Yeah,
That's the main thing. What kind of chance do they have?
We have more than USA.
Oh, good.
The one going at the moment is called I Believe. So it's like
the R. Kelly song.
Yeah, it's like, I believe, and then everyone goes, I believe. And then it goes, I believe we. I believe we. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win.
I'm glad that's where it went and not I believe I can fly.
Yeah.
Well, best of luck. Doesn't seem as though it's completely out of the question that you could have a good cup run this time around again.
Quite a few of us are hopeful with Klinsmann behind us. He's lifted the trophy, so.
There you go. I like that. Textbook American optimism. Let's high five out of this one, I think. Yeah, yes. USA.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. Come on. Well, he was a thoroughly nice bloke, Marek, but I don't think America are going to do very well in the World Cup. What do you think?
I think he was a thoroughly nice bloke, but I don't think America are going to do very well in the World Cup.
What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below. And if you like your shout, plenty more where that came from right about here. Lots of other good stuff on the channel as well. Just click down here and they can subscribe too, can't they, Marek?
Yes, it's quite simple. You just press this thing that says subscribe. If you can't read, it's here where I'm pointing. S-U-B-S-C-R-I-B-E.
You had to rehearse that about 10 times.
Well, I know they're going to put it so the letters don't line up so I look stupid.
Yeah, we'll do that. Can we do that? We can do that.
All right, good luck. Press the button.